I have pinned you.
Am I pinned? That's okay. Just thought I'd check. Thank you, everybody. I'm absolutely overwhelmed to be able to do this today. And like Bridget said, I've been in the beauty industry for over 30 years, but we won't go into that. And I honestly would say for me, this is an absolute pleasure to be able to show to you today the new Lumispa IO. So just to let you know, I don't know whether everybody here, and I'm guessing some people here don't actually have the classic Lumispa, which was launched 5 years ago, became the #1 selling device really, really quickly within 12 months and stayed there. And that was the power of what we had originally 5 years ago. So to actually bring a new upgraded version and a smart version that is linked with your app is absolute genius. And I'm going to talk you through tonight because I would imagine most people have already seen the Lumispa. Bridget's already gone through some of the benefits. I am going to show you a demo, but I'm going to go into more of the specifics about how you can link it with your app and how it works together and what this is going to do for you. And I think this is what I really want to clarify with you tonight. Apart from the fact it looks absolutely gorgeous, there's some more benefits because it is firmer, it's stronger, and there's other things that they've updated on it as well. Before I go into that, I just want to share with you my thoughts because we've been using devices now for probably 10 years in our routines. They've come from salon quality into the home. And this is something that I saw about 15 years ago. This is what people wanted, and this is what we have. And this is why I've been with the company for 9 years now, and I still have a massive passion for this industry. So when they bought out or were bringing out, and we heard about a smart device that linked to an app on your phone where you can analyze your skin and it could track what you do, I thought, that's interesting. Is that something I really want? When I really thought about it, remember when we first started tracking our steps, we were about like, really? Now we are obsessed with how many steps we've done, our fasting apps, our diet apps, all of these apps we are completely obsessed with and don't want to live without so much. We have them on our watches now. So bringing this to our cleansing routine, oh my goodness, I was like, this is genius. Because we are aging. We are all aging. It's a natural process. We all want to get the most from our devices. And this is what they've done. We've all loved the Lumispa, but now we are, oh my goodness, we can go and take it to the next level. And this is genius, absolute genius. This is why if you haven't got one, you want to upgrade, because you know we're going to be completely obsessed with all this. And I'm going to take you through, I want to take you through a few things on the phone first and on the app before I do the demonstration, because I'm going to need 2 hands for this. So on the app, when you download the app, you can actually do a skin consultation. It will take you through, it takes about 3 minutes, a complete skin assessment of your age, your demographic, you know, how much sun exposure you get, all of those type of things. And you can actually take a photo and analyze your skin. And you can track it. So take a screenshot of it that time and you can save it. You can take a selfie so you can start tracking your results and it will save it on here. You can also do a shade finder. What is amazing about this, way more than that, is when I went into a link, so I've got my Lumispa here, and bear with us because this is all quite new to us as well. So we are super excited about it. This is genius. And this is what I want you to realize is you can actually customize. Actually, I have to just turn this on to check. I'm just going to, a minute. You can actually customize. Hang on a minute, just end session. Right, I'm going to just want to, where's it gone? Hang on a minute, you can bear with me because I'm just, right. You can customize your session. So I want you to understand this, and you can name your routines. So, you know, sometimes you want to do a quicker routine. So in the morning, you might only want to do a minute, but it's always set for 2 minutes. So you just turn it off a bit earlier. In the evening, I like to do 2 minutes one side, 2 minutes the other. So I do 4 minutes. You can add your own routines because it said here, add preset. You can name them. You can have a morning routine, an afternoon or evening routine. You go in, you can put in which section you want to do first, and it actually does you like a tutorial, shows you how to use it. This is tracking, this is personalizing, completely personalizing how you will use your cleansing device to exactly your lifestyle and what you need, without trying to think, oh, what am I doing? Honestly, am I doing it right? Because you can't do it wrong, but if you get it right, if you really get it right, oh my goodness, the results are fantastic. And that's what we have. So I'm actually going to do, so I can't see you now because I've taken my glasses off. So I'm in no man's land. So I hope you can all see me all right. Actually, before I do that, I just want to say what's different as well is instead of having a charging base, we have a magnetic USB. So if you're traveling, you can just take this with you. You haven't got to take your stand with you anymore. So you have got the stand. So I'm not going to go into too much about the benefits of it because Bridget has talked about this as well. So so when you first use the Lumispa, you're going to wet your face. You can do this over the sink. You can do this in the shower, or if you're like me, I like to use it in the bath in the evenings. We have 5 different cleansers to suit different skin types. So I'm just going to apply the cleanser to my face. So you apply it directly to the face first, not onto the Lumispa. You'll then just wet the head of the Lumispa. You can, if I go to this, I haven't got my, I'm going to bear with me a minute and go to start session, and it turns on automatically. I'm not going to lie, when I was first playing with it, when I first had it and it turned it on and I started my session, I was like, oh my goodness, it's come on. I was like, I love it already. So when you're actually using it, it's going to help and guide you. So think of your face in 4 sections. I like to work right up to the hairline because like what Bridget was talking about the lymph. If you work up to where the lymph glands are, you're going to literally feel like your face has had a facelift at the end of it. It just really refreshes your face in the morning. And it really, at the end of the day, when you've had a long day, it takes all of the impurities, the oil and the dirt and the excess makeup off your face. And it does go really quickly. So I always say, this is the first step to having your best skin, because it doesn't matter if you've got the best serum, you've got the best moisturizer. If you're not cleansing your face, removing all of the dirt, all of the impurities, all of the dead skin, your amazing serums and your moisturizers aren't going to sit on the skin properly. They're not going to be absorbed because you're not cleansing your face properly. What I think is absolute genius, and it's been genius ever since we had the classic, is like Bridget talked about the collagen. So the actual motion of it, if you can see, it massages your face. You see that? So it's like we say it's like bringing the gym to the skin. And as Bridget's shown, it's got an oscillating head, so it moves in 2 ways as it moves across the skin. And it's this motion and movement with the cleanser as it glides over the skin that produces the anti-aging proteins, and then it automatically turns off. So let me see, can you see that there? That's removed. You can literally remove a full face of makeup in two minutes. I'm not kidding you, 2 minutes. If you're in the bath, in the shower, all you would then is just wash it off. I'm just going to put my glasses on now because I did make some notes. This will tell you if you're applying too much pressure. It will really give you a complete tutorial of how to use it to get the most out of it from your app. Now, I know one of your questions might be, I'm not going to take my phone every time into the bathroom when I use it. No, of course you're not, because this has got Bluetooth technology. The actual head is silicone, medical grade silicone. It has embedded silver in it. Bacteria cannot grow on it. But inside, you probably can't see, we have a chip. It's got a chip, a smart chip, a Bluetooth chip that will Bluetooth all of the information. So it saves up to 100 treatments that you've used it. And then when you reconnect it to your phone, it will log all of your treatments that you've done onto your phone for 100 uses. So you don't have to have this with you all the time. But when you first start, you want to get the best. And that's the most important thing. It's like having your own tutorial. Now, with the preview kit, you can actually, once you take your head off, it's a multifunction device. We have what we call the eye spa, which is the eye attachment. It's called the accent, but I like to call it the eye spa because it makes much more sense. You apply that on. Now, as soon as you attach this, the device knows that you've got the eye spa on it, and it just does the session for 1 minute. It knows exactly that the eye spa is on it. So when you go to use it, and I'm not going to do it, but I'm just going to show you why I love the eye spa, is the eye area is really sensitive. The skin's 10 times thinner than the rest of the face. Now, apart from having surgery to lift the eyes, which most people don't do, there isn't literally any treatment you can have around the eyes apart from massaging or creaming. But this is absolute genius. Again, you just start the device and it rotates. And with the eye cream, that is specifically designed to go with it. So this is the other half of the magic. You just apply it around the eye. You can work all around, I don't know if you can see it this way, all around the eye bone. Okay, so you can work under the eye. And we've got Angie Ellis on here today, who's had the most incredible results using the eye spa. It's 30 seconds each eye. So when you attach this, it will just be 30 seconds. It will do its little thing. After 30 seconds, you know to go to the other eye, and then it will just turn off. It's absolute genius. And it's going to track all of your results. And on the app as well, you can continue to make your assessment, continue to do your analysis, and it will also do you a recommendation of products to use for your skin. Genius. Have I missed anything?
I love that, Sam. Thank you so